Flooding could soon threaten parts of the Quad Cities yet again when the Mississippi could reach major flood stage.
And the 100-year mark for the American Legion, how veterans celebrated the milestone over the weekend.
Live from the Local 4 News Studios, this is Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.
Good morning, everybody, on this Monday morning. I'm Redrick Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikomoni. Thanks for watching Fox 18 News at 7. Just when we thought we were in the clear, Mississippi River water is expected to rise again, and that's this morning's top story.
Over the weekend, we spotted sandbags being placed outside of businesses on River Drive. The city hasn't placed barriers on River Drive as of yet, but says that they could go back up this week, depending on how much the water rises. The Mississippi is currently at 16.65 feet. It's projected to crest today at around 16.67 and could reach major flood stage before the end of May.
The military members celebrate a milestone for the American Legion. Former and current members had a special ceremony in Davenport for the 100th anniversary. Rain did bring the event inside, but they had free lunch to thank veterans and their families for their service. Now, Congressman Dave Loebsack and two-star General Major Chris Gentry from the Arsenal were there. The public affairs officer tells us 100 years is a long time for an organization, and they want to keep it going.
We're struggling a little bit trying to get some of the younger folks, some of the Desert Storm, Iraq and Iran veterans here. So we're grateful that there are a few younger folks here, but that is one of our goals, is to try to increase some of our membership and get some of the people in the more recent wars in.
The American Legion supports local veterans in the community, helping them with any VA issues, honor flight activities, and fellowship.
Many children often dream of joining law enforcement when they grow up.
That's right. That's the case for a local police officer who's making history. Mama Diallo dreams started 13 years ago when his family moved to the United States from West Africa. Diallo was sworn into the Moline Police Department last week. He made history doing that, and Fox 18's Sahara Rahman has his story.
I was amazed by the uniform.
They say first impressions last, and for Mamadou Diallo, it altered the course of his life.
What I saw here was something that I wanted to be a part of.
Then at 8 years old, Diallo and his family moved to Moline from Guinea.
The apartments where I used to stay, there used to be a substation at that location, so I had the opportunity to interact with many of the officers, being new, not speaking the language, which, it was a little bit different, but somehow it was a fun way to communicate.
For the last 13 years, Diallo has excelled in school and overcome his biggest obstacle, a language barrier, all with the badge in mind.
Maybe one day I could be that guy.
That day came this week when Diallo officially became a Moline police officer.
I know I just got sworn in just a few days ago, but it still hasn't sunk in.
He's also making history as the department's first Muslim cop.
I would guess that 13 years ago when his parents moved here, they never would imagine that this would happen.
The moment is not lost on Detective Mike Griffin, who says the young officer is already a role model.
Well, he is looked at as a celebrity. He went and spoke to English as a second language classes, and for them to see, think about it, 13 years ago he had no comprehension of the English language, and in 6 months from now, he's going to be driving around a patrol car as a police officer in America.
And as Griffin shows this rookie the ropes, the 15-year veteran says he's learning a few things too.
I've learned a lot about Ramadan, fasting, Guinea, and Konarki. Did I get that right? It broadens our ability to serve.
Diallo recognizes this isn't just a big moment for himself.
My parents were really excited. People at my local mosque are really, extremely excited. Many of the people who saw the post on Facebook, I had a lot of hugs, let's just say that, to say the least.
But to him, making history is secondary.
I just see myself as another person, just another police officer.
Officer Mamadou Diallo, who can't help but smile, finally saying those words out loud.
Police officer.
Great story. That's Tahira Rahman reporting. Well, more than 600 college students crossed the stage yesterday in Moline. The Tax-Slayer Center was packed with proud family members for Augustana's 159th commencement ceremony. Nearly half the students have confirmed plans after graduation. More than half of the class were double majors, and some of our very own walked the stage for Fox 18. Congratulations to Jarek, Kyle, and everyone else who graduated.
Absolutely. Congratulations to them. And Assumption High School and St. Ambrose University are working on the new athletic complex. Now, they had a groundbreaking at the Assumption parking lot, and Assumption does own the complex, but SAU is helping raise money for the estimated $9 million cost that both schools will use. SAU president tells us this has been a dream for years.
Phase 1 a few years ago to have a beautiful softball field, soccer and lacrosse areas, and some space for practicing football. Now today we break ground to put in a facility that will let us have outdoor track and field events, and will also ultimately serve as the core for the football stadium we will build in Phase 3.
Now, there's no timeline yet for that Phase 3, but we'll have that information for you soon.
Well, some motorcycle riders are hoping to cheer up kids in need. The ABATE of Illinois' Black Hawk chapter held its annual Bears for Buddies ride yesterday. It started 25 years ago. Our mission for the ride is a teddy bear to give to children in need who have been in traumatic situations. One rider told us they like to have fun and give back whenever they can.
Folks, at one point or another, go through some trouble and could really use the help from somebody. And so we're there to help be that person to help out. We're not looking for praise or recognition or anything else like that. We're just try to do good for our fellow man when we can.
The Black Hawk chapter works closely with the Children's Therapy Center. They also took donations of diapers, wipes, batteries, and bubbles. Really cool to see there. You know, there's just those little things that you can give to kids that really make a big difference in their lives.
Absolutely. Something so small can really put a smile on their faces, and they definitely need a smile. And I feel like we all need a smile on this Monday morning since it was a chilly start to our day. But hopefully things may be looking up. What do you say, Ash?
Yeah. My official
I tried.
forecast.
I tried.
Yeah, no, I mean, it'll be dry today, so that's a great thing because we're tired of the rain. We don't need any more rain in the forecast. We do have plenty of it, but today we're dry. Sunshine trying to peek through a little bit, and we will see some sunshine here today. Actually, periods of the day where it will be mostly sunny, so that'll be nice, but in the meantime, nice and cool. 44 right now in Moline, and in Davenport 43. Feels like it's 37 with those north winds outside, so it feels nice and cool, and that north wind's going to roll through all day long. And then temperatures will be eventually warming up later this week, but only the lower 60s today. Unfortunately, we will get periods of sunshine, so that'll be nice, but mostly dry. The good news, lower 60s this afternoon. 80s return by Wednesday, but till then, cool, and rain returns by tomorrow.
Another return for the rain. Yeah, we can.
Lovely.
Yeah, we could do without, but
Yeah.
we're not.
No, we'll see plenty of it. So.
Yeah.
Just get the galoshes ready.
Get ready. All right, Ash, thanks. Coming up, how Pokemon Detective Pikachu is doing overseas.
Time now is 7:08.
You're watching Fox 18 News at 7.
Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Redrick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.